Hello, my name is Philippa Waller and I'm a director at 4D Human Being. We are working incredibly hard at the moment with a number of our clients. We work in leadership development and communication skills and team dynamics. And what a curveball has hit us all. So we're adapting and running some online virtual programs to help leaders and teams really navigate this crisis and this curveball. And we are really conscious at the moment that we really want to offer more people what we can offer. We can't necessarily get food to all your houses or maybe get you the equipment that you need, and boy would we love to do that, but what we can do is offer you what we have, which is a series of skills based on our backgrounds from coaching and performance and acting and psychotherapy and psychology. So really looking at the behaviours around how we show up in crisis and change, and of course the psychology around what goes on for us in difficult times. So we're going to be releasing a series of videos for you and for anybody who you think it might be useful to send on to around some key topics: resilience, connection, adaptability, communication, and story, the story that we tell when times get tough. But the first thing I'd like to offer you is our 4D2C model, to give you a kind of framework, if you like, to think about how we respond when stuff like this happens. So the 4D2C framework looks a bit like this. So if we think about ourselves in 3 dimensions: emotional, physical, and intellectual. Our emotions are our feelings, of course, our physicality, our physiology, our posture, but also what goes on inside us, and intellectual, our thoughts and how we think, our thinking style. So outside we've got the 2 contexts here. We've got the culture, that's other people, and the environment, stuff that happens. Now you can see on the outside we've got arrows pointing in onto your 3 dimensions. And now is a really devastating and incredible example of what happens when the 2 contexts of environment and other people kind of push in on us, that suddenly we can't see the people that we usually see, and in our environment we've got danger and fear, and suddenly we can't do the things that we're used to doing. We can't travel to work, we can't go to the places that we're used to going to, we can't even go to the shops regularly. So this will all start to push in and have an impact on our 3 dimensions. It will impact us emotionally, of course. There'll be anxiety and fear and all sorts of feelings, and there might be positive feelings, there might be relief that I can stop for a while. Everybody will be different. There'll be a physical impact. People might feel stress, people will feel maybe even tight in the chest, thinking maybe they've got an illness. There'll be a lot of sort of psychosomatic responses. Physically we're now much more restrained, we have to be in the house, we can't walk as much around, we can't go places, and intellectually, of course, the thoughts that start to happen, be that kind of the fear train that just kind of drives down the tracks of what might happen and our loved ones and what's the future hold, but all the fears and worries and stories that we might take in and also tell. Now that's all going on. Inside in the middle you can see the word intention, and that's what we're all about at 4D, and this is really a way that's helped me navigate a very challenging curveball in my own life when my former partner Tom died very suddenly, nearly 4 years ago. And we at that point are bombarded with all these feelings and changes, and for us at 4D Human Being, we really believe that we are always at choice, that we're always at choice, even in the worst of times. And that's our intentional dimension, and it's from here that we need to push back out, if you like, and start to adapt our behaviours, start to think differently, start to manage ourselves in a way that can start to intentionally, if you like, push back out against all the impact that's coming in, so that we are making conscious decisions, so that we can make a choice how we behave. And this will be with your family, this will be with your work colleagues, and this will be, of course, with your neighbours at the moment. So we're going to be sending you a series of 5 videos this week, looking at specific tools around the topics I mentioned, around connection, around adaptability, around resilience, around communication, and around storytelling. And we hope that that's really going to help you and your friends and your colleagues have some really practical tools of how to adapt and how to show up, how to communicate, and how to be with yourself and with others at this time. We wish you and your family and all those that you love all the very best in the coming weeks and months, and we're going to do everything we can to support you. Take care.